Here's Galloway. Here's Aldrich.
Golden State foul.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Thompson kicks to EZELI. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Impressive play there. They have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big...
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the 3rd quarter on a 20-3 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Rush in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5.
You look at NBA defenses now, more and more they're designed to deny points in the paint and 3-pointers and concede long 2s. That's the impact of analytics because the numbers indicate the long 2 is the lowest percentage shot to take.
Tries it from the top of the key.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Baseline try. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Hardaway for 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him. Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead. You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Stolen by Barbosa. And here we go with Barbosa heading to the hoop. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, defensively they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Andre Iguodala was checked in for Brandon Rush. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Thomas is checked in.
Blocking foul called on Sean Livingston. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Golden State on D. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been fairly strong, allowing no baskets.
What a frustrating day for him. It's been a struggle, and it's rubbed off on the rest of the team for sure.
Here's Iguodala. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up, I guess.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the 2-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Well, you gotta love his determination. Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Here's Spates. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Iguodala's drop.
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Man, that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Stolen by Barbosa. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. You know, it's such a treat to watch the game for a living. It doesn't stand still. It keeps evolving. And as we see the leadership changing hands, a new commissioner, new owners, I think that process will continue. And hopefully they'll strike that balance between preserving the tradition of the game while also continuing to attract new fans.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in.
At the line for your Warriors.
You talk about the new team owners. More than 30%, Clark, of the league's teams have changed hands. I didn't know this since 2010.
I did not either, but again, as franchises grow in value, the owners are getting much more involved. And again, understanding the appreciation potential of this kind of asset. It's a bigger chunk of their portfolio now. It used to be owners were guys that kind of came through the basketball business somewhat and didn't look at it as something that could be a viable asset. But now it's a big business play.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
Well, they've really taken control of the season series with this win. They'll be up 2-0 and only one more game between them.
And believe me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Iguodala. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody can do anything really to stop him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Guys, your thoughts?
It's almost like they're rubbing it in a little bit with this timeout, guys.
Yeah, not really much to talk about. Let's get the game over and move on.
Six seconds left to play here in the fourth. That's good.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game.